you done?
Did you get the package?
We've lost 2 teams since you went dark. Old war footage is the last thing on my mind right now.
Watch it. Watch the tape. Then tell me I'm wrong.
How did you get hold of this?
A friend in the KGB. A late friend.
Germans and Russian friends?
Yeah, some of us do.
Что бы там ни было, счетчику Гейгера это не нравится.
What the hell is that?
That is why you needed to see the tape. Die Maschine.
Эй, ты, Сапульта, сдавайся! Сдавайся, сказал!
Stay with me, Weaver. The next part was shot 1 week later.
It's a cleanup crew. Poor bastard. They tried to bury it.
And it stayed buried. Until 2 weeks ago. Now, it's happening again. Have you heard of the Omega Group?
You have to turn yourself in. The CIA can protect you. I can protect you.
I can't do that, Weaver. The Omega Group have plans for the outbreak zones. I have to stay in the field.
Sam, please!
I'm sorry. This is the only way.
Arriving at Alpha Site. You're clear, Strike Team.
Welcome to Alpha Site, Strike Team. Let's get to work.
I did not expect to see this place again. Though considering the experiments undertaken here, I should have known it would not remain buried.
It should have remained buried, Dr. Strauss. Team, find the facility entrance.
Strange. The door opens on its own, as if to welcome us, like Lazarus risen from the dead.
Anything to share by your old employer, Dr. Strauss? Any ideas what Omega Group's interest was in Project End Station?
Unfortunately, my time here was focused entirely on atomic research. But I heard stories. Mysterious gateways, unnatural transformations. That aside, we should restore power.
What the hell is that? Doctor, is that what I think it is?
My God. They actually did it.
Strike Team, come in. Do you read me? Please respond.
Comlink re-established. Thought we lost you there. What happened? Where did they go?
It appears our strike team went on a little trip. Systems show they have now returned from the other side. Observing a high concentration of radioactivity moving on your position. Curious. When damaged, it splits itself in two. Ah yes, the decompressive isotopic estrangement machine. It absorbs the energy of the living creatures and unleashes a devastating shockwave blast.
Looks like our strike team found part of it. Any idea what it is?
It appears to be part of a scanning device. I imagine End Station created it so they could record data from the other dimension.
It's our lucky day, strike team. We have new orders from the director. We are to shut down the dimensional breach in an effort to contain the spread. Suggestions?
If you wish to achieve absolute separation between dimensions, you'll have to shut down the Atom Smasher. The container appears to have captured gaseous residue emitted by the contaminated Hound. Ah yes, Nova 5. Fortunately for us, unlike Nova 6, it is not fatal to humans, but should still prove effective on your enemies. I'd imagine that computer stores useful information, assuming you can.
Anomaly detected. Processing.
Ulrich Vogel, Director of Project End Station, 19th of March, 1944. Dr. Kurtz and I continue our study of the men so grotesquely transformed by the cyclotron accident. We have confirmed an exotic element contaminated their bodies, necrotizing the flesh and shutting down essential metabolic functions, while somehow maintaining a semblance of life in them. Our hope is to modify a radiation scrubber and heal the poor wretches, but they will not be willing patients, so we will need a chamber of sorts. This may take some time.
Anomaly detected. Processing.
Vogel, 3rd of April 1944. After a great deal of trial and error, the decontamination chamber is complete. Kurtz unfortunately referred to it as Der Wechsler, and I'm afraid the nickname stuck. To be clear, we are not trying to change these men so much as restore them, and the initial results are encouraging. Slightly. Removing exo-elemental contamination from their brains improved some higher functions and reduced their violent outbursts. But these men are far from restored. Medical trials will continue.
Processing.
Ulrich Vogel, PhD, 22nd of August, 1944. It took losing Normandy to finally get the Führer's attention. Now, at last, he wants to weaponize our findings here at End Station. It was an idea that occurred to me the moment I first conceived of the Wechsler. If we can restore the minds of our necrotized soldiers, even just to follow simple commands, we could unleash an undead army on both fronts. Just imagine each brave German who falls in battle rising back up to protect the fatherland. It gives me joy to picture the enemy running in terror from men who cannot die.
Now there's something you don't see in your average evil Nazi secret bunker.
When I was stationed here, we had a similar chamber in case of radiation exposure. It appears the device has been extensively modified to restore brain functionality to the living dead. Good. The cryo-emitter ammo. I think it will prove quite effective for containing your adversaries. I have heard talk of this ammo. I seem to recall it being described as... that's right. A great ball of fire.
Proceeding with initialization. Warning. Initialization interrupted. Decontamination agent not found.
Wait a minute, wait. If we could restore brain functionality, and stay with me here, to the correct subject, that subject could then help us deactivate the accelerator.
That is quite the long shot, Weaver. While theoretically that could work, is that not a Byzantine approach to solve our predicament?
Anomaly detected. Processing.
You certain no one saw us come down here?
Lazaret and his people have gone into pause. Just make sure no one else approaches. No one knows we help ourselves to whatever this is.
You know perfectly well what it is. Gold. Enough for both of us to buy a nice dacha in the country.
I do not know why they needed gold for a big fish tank, but at least this is to take out.
That is no aquarium, Kalashnik. Look more like a gas chamber. Fucking Nazis.
Whole place stinks of death, Dmitriev. But you and I will be rich long after the bad smell fades away.
It is troubling, Weaver. Omega Group coming here and reactivating the Atom Smasher.
The Soviets buried this in 45. So what changed? Omega Group must have had a damn good reason to open it back up. Well, we got plenty of subjects. Ideas?
This entire idea is already beyond the pale. I wouldn't even know where to begin with a recommendation.
Subject acquired. Awaiting second subject. Proceed to observation work to commence primary function. Commencing primary function. Decontamination in progress.
Team, we got an extraction window.
By that catastrophic failure. It was a noble effort, though. Get after him now.
Anomaly detected. Processing.
My son, little Katya. I know you cannot hear me, but I must ask you, give me strength. Omega Group has given me my orders. I am to restart that infernal machine. In this, I have no say. It is my duty. When it is reactivated, I do not know what will happen. That information is considered very much above my rank, but considering the precautions the others now take, I must face the possibility that I may never see you again. I hope this is not true. I hope that nothing will change, that the world will stay as it is. but I fear I am opening a box that cannot be closed. I will see you both again.
Leave me alone.
We're sure as shit not gonna find him in the darkness. Options?
Perhaps a lure. Something he will find irresistible. A leg. Brains, perhaps.
These faces are familiar to me. I knew them once. Years past. They were my Simya, my family. I came here to this cursed land to do a job. Amiga, they had me. Yet, they made me turn on this machine of the damned. It caused horrible things. I caused horrible things. Amiga Group, they have big plans. You are here to stop them. I will help you. We will shut off this infernal machine. Close the gateway. It will be the first step. I will repair the damage I have done.
I must confess, Weaver, I did not believe this would work. I commend your out-of-box thinking.
Deactivate the accelerator's priority 1, strike team. If that thing can't do it, buy the time it needs.
Keep them off. It is finished. You must go now. And someday you'll meet my son and Carter. Tell them I will see them both again. Go now.
That's all I need to hear. Raptor 1 is inbound, strike team. Get the hell out of there.
You have 90 seconds.
Raptor 1 is the LZ, Requiem X. Raptor 1 on the ground. Strike team, we gotta go. Let's move it. This is Raptor 1. Strike team on board for extraction. Requiem, Alpha Site just went nuclear. Facility has been destroyed.
Good work, strike team. We've closed the breach. But I got a feeling Omega Group is just getting started.